yeah, he has that huge viewer bump.
What are you playing?
This
No,
is
he's
just
doing
a
good.
new map that might be coming out for Counter-Strike.
He's done a good job of catering to both communities, to be honest. That's really where he fucking he nailed it.
Come again?
It's called
Yeah,
FPL.
big time.
That's like what I play each night. When I say I need a queue of FPL, it's
Gotta
like,
keep doing it.
it's just like a group of
Be
the
consistent,
top
I
of the
guess. One day.
American players, and they
Pretty much
get
how it
into,
is,
like,
dude.
it's like
I was watching a video on Tim the Tam, and he said he was stuck on like 300 viewers for
play for
forever,
Counter-Strike.
and then all of a sudden he just started growing.
Oh, I didn't know
Yeah,
if you
it's
were asking.
like you get
know
like
I'm playing
you like
Counter-Strike,
plateau,
though.
and then you like
Yeah.
it's just like it's literally just like the gym. Like
Yeah.
This Tuscan map looks
You'll
terrible.
plateau for a bit, plateau, and
You
you're
guys
like
see
you
this?
feel like you're not getting results, but
Do
if
the
you stick
old
to the
setup.
process, then you kind of like jump.
Yeah.
Then you do it again.
Yeah.
Then you do it again. Then you do it.
This map
You
is
don't even
fucking
realize
terrible.
it's happening,
Gotta
kind of
do it
thing.
Better.
Yeah, then it's like your new norm.
All right.
Yeah. Like for me, where I notice it more is less in my peaks and more in my consistent like view base.
Yeah.
What were you saying, Fl0m?
About what?
What you just said.
I was just talking about like consistency, like just like the gym. Like you get like diminishing returns, and you feel like you plateaued, but if you stick with it, it just keeps. You like have like a little jump here and there. You just
Yeah.
But it feels like it's normal because it's like diminishing returns.
Right. Right. Dude,
Next thing you know, it's like 300 more viewers than you had like a few months ago.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I noticed that for Valorant, dude. I started so low with that shit, and then it like grew a little by little. But then I took time off, and then it suffered again. It's almost like
the
you go
time
back
off
to
shit
square
for
one.
streaming is really toxic. It's really bad.
Yeah. Dude, do you guys see this Tuscan walkthrough yet? Dude, this map looks terrible.
No.
This
I
guy
like
tried
it.
to design the new one.
Yeah, he's doing it with Brood. Cat food, it does it with
Bro,
Brood. I've
this
play
looks.
tested it.
Why did they not do it like how it looked the old way though?
You can't. Wait, you mean look wise?
Yeah.
You just mean like purely from a aesthetic?
Yes. You know what this reminds me of? Italy.
Oh.
But I like it. I could go for a bright map that isn't fucking like Middle Eastern like type vibe, right? Like we have like Mirage Dust 2, right?
Racist.
We got a lot of that vibe going on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. 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 I just don't like the.
I like
wish
having
they
something
did the
look a little bit different.
Well, bring back Mill, Contra. Those shit look all different.
Yeah.
I like Tuscan as a map. I just don't like all this shit that's going on in it.
Like I said, I'm glad it's like. I hope it gets added because it does look a lot different, especially with Ancient. Ancient's like such a dark map and just fucking green. I enjoy the map, but the way the map looks is not my favorite. You know.
Yeah, I've always liked Tuscan. I thought it was a great map too.
Yeah.
We'll see. Maybe it'll play better than it actually looks.
Well, they've made a lot of adjustments to it to account for like Molotovs and shit like that. And like, if you look at the walkthrough, like if you actually like watched it in full, they added some things even that I hadn't seen yet, where I've already done the playthrough a lot on it. Like they added like a flash that you can flash off bottom B. So you like, you know how like basically they're trying to stop the CT aggression. You can spam the cubby
on Ancient, you're saying?
No, on Tuscan.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm looking at
like,
it right now.
I don't know if you played then, Coop, but Tuscan
I played a
used to
little bit of
be.
Source, but I don't know if Tuscan was in that shit. I don't remember the
Tuscan
names.
literally is run it down mid and shit and split every round for 15 rounds on CT side.
Yeah.
It was
Which one
fun,
was
but
Tuscan?
also like
Let me look
it's
it up.
kind of with new
It was
util and
psycho.
CS, like it'd be fucking awful.
Yeah, the control.
Oh, is this map, dude? With the box, like when you go up on the left side of the map, what is it? Oh my god, Ryan, I literally remember watching you play this map in matches.
I was really a demon on this map.
Oh, Sam,
Yeah,
dude. It was
it
the
has, like,
first
the
time we
long
ever beat
mid-slope, right?
Dynamic.
Microphone muted.
Huh?
Yeah, it
What's
has
up?
that long mid slope, right? In like that
Yeah.
I
underground.
responded.
Yeah,
to you.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay, I know what you're
Yeah.
talking about. Okay.
Yeah. It was I always
It's
remember
funny.
Tuscan because
I like that map.
it was the first time
Microphone
Dynamic
activated.
lost and we beat them online. It was like the first time they had lost in like 3 seasons. I can beat a Dren's ass on Tuscan. I'll never forget.
them. I remember,
Yeah,
I remember
Dynamic
talking to
is
Ryan
literally
about that,
unbeatable.
and I had nothing to know. I knew nothing about Counter-Strike. I'm like, why can't you just beat them? Like, I was like a noob, you know?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
dude, just play better.
AZK and Eric were like actually absurd with the double up. It was so fucking emo.
Yeah,
They were so
the
good.
double up and source was so strong because the movement was so slow. That's why I think CS:GO is a little bit better. Just the movement's a little faster. But
Yeah, I
double
just
up is
think
so
like
strong.
people just weren't like as good back then either. And you know, the worse the player, the more the op is like effective.
For sure. And people weren't really that good with like utility back then. Like the top of the food chain players were really good with the util, but
yeah, but it's nothing like what we have now either.
yeah. You guys think this Mudsy kid's could be nuts or what?
Who?
Mudsy or Munacy or whatever his name is.
Oh, honestly,
yeah.
I think it'll be good, man. I mean, Fozy was playing in the same academy league, right? And he filled in for NIP. He's like the kid that filled in for Device.
Oh yeah.
And he's playing really well. And I'm not saying like obviously they're different players and everybody responds to like pressure and stuff like that differently, but
God damn.
That's a lot of papers.
Oh, sorry.
What was that?
That was me. I was grabbing chips.
What's
My bad.
going on, dude?
Oh fuck! I spilled, man.
Between
God
the two of
damn
you
it.
fuckers with both your bikes, you're both pissing me off.
Microphone muted.
No, but I think
How many
like
days a week? I work
dude,
out around
that We
5.
Play Academy League is sick.
4 to 5.
I would love to run something like that for NA. That's like my dream. Like dead ass.
You could probably do it. It'd be really good in terms of. I think that academy shit is really strong. These kids, yeah. I'm wondering what kind of work they're getting because it seems like these kids are like their fundamentals are pretty fucking solid. So.
Well, like, dude, in Denmark, you know, you can actually go to school to play CS.
I was talking to a Danish kid about it literally 2 weeks ago, and he was telling me.
I forget which remote kids, but yeah.
Yeah. Dude, it's nuts. The shit he was telling me, I'm like, dude, there's no, like, in the next 10 years, the Danish are going to fucking literally take over. Because these kids, instead of playing sports, they're literally going to be playing Counter-Strike through school.
Yeah.
It's fucking insane.
All the big tournaments are on Danish TV.
Yeah. They're so fucking famous there, too. It's crazy.
It's like turning on your fucking, like, local news. You just see fucking Device or something, you know?
Yeah,
It's like, what the
literally.
fuck?
Literally.
Honestly, will be good unless he cracks under pressure, like you're saying.
Yeah,
that's what I thought. Like, it's different going from, I don't know what tier you would call the academy. I just think it's really good for fundamentals. I think it just comes to pressure.
I watched a lot of his videos one night. I was just watching CS videos and
it comes to pressure. Is he Russian? Are you?
Yeah, he's Russian, but he's definitely talented.
He's fine. Those guys have no emotions anyway.
What the fuck?
What do you mean? You talk to them,
bro?
like,
They're just complicated.
I drink vodka and I
What
go
the
to sleep.
hell?
I go to work. I sleep. I drink.
Ryan, we gotta work on this. We gotta work on this.
Horrible accent.
Sorry, my bad. Austin, you do it. Do you have a Russian GF?
I'm not good at it.
Okay.
I'm not good at it.
I know. My wife's fucking English. Still can't do an accent for shit for her.
Russians can fucking drink though, dude. It's bad. Like the rumors aren't like false. You know what I mean?
Jesus Christ.
False. Nico, who's number 2 player in the world? Nico or Zaiwu?
I think Zaiwu earned it back at the end here.
Wait, what did you say? What was the question?
Who's number 2 in the world, Nico or Zaiwu?
I think Nico.
Same.
I think what Nico did at the end of the year as a rifler is literally like we've actually never seen that before, and people I still think like don't realize how
hard
much
that is.
No, not even that. Like people do not realize like it's not even a discussion, which is actually the saddest part. Nico actually willed his team into the major finals. Right,
yeah.
like
that
because
bad,
the
really?
shot,
I didn't watch all of it.
Yeah,
like nobody's talking about it. Like I feel like in the way that they should, but like G2 had no fucking business being there, dude.
Yeah.
In the finals, Nico had a higher impact rating than Simple, and Simple was having an absurd fucking game. He was going
Nico's
for like
impact was insane.
He went for I think something like 70% or 80% of the team's entries, and he had like a 66% success rate.
That much?
Basically, every round, Nico ran somewhere and would kill somebody. Like every single round.
Yeah, he's
like,
nuts.
it's absurd. Like
yeah.
So
But
Is
Zywoo
Zywoo
really
probably the
fucking,
second best player in the world right now? Probably, but also like the form that Nico's in, I think gives it to him for this year.
Yeah.
That's what you mean. Zywoo got a few MVPs though at the end of the year, so.
Yeah, like I
I
know
count-
like
I
it's
count
an
Major.
asterisk on Winter because
I count Major over anything.
Navi wasn't there. Like
Yeah.
And Winter, Nico didn't have his full team either. They had Kenny S.
That is true. I wonder if
I also
HLTV
think
counts
Major,
that though, or if it's just a tier 1 event. That's all that matters.
the Major's
you know?
got to count for more, bro. Always has to.
yeah, for sure.
That's why I think people like undervalue Device so much.
He's just a hard one because like it's just when your team is that successful, it's hard to judge your individual impact. But he'd been doing it individually way longer, to be fair.
Dude,
He played
that guy,
good on
that guy's
Nip
been
until
top.
he had the anxiety stuff or whatever the fuck he was talking about.
Dude,
Yeah,
that
he
guy.
crushed it.
The thing is with him, he's been top 5. I always tell my chat, he has 4 majors. He's been top 5 since 2015, bro.
Yeah,
6
it's not
years
easy.
in a row. But now Simple is about to be top 2 for 4 years in a row, which
What's
is pretty
crazy
insane.
with Device is I think, unfortunately for him, he might fall out of top 5 this year.
He is for sure. He's probably
Yeah.
top 10, but not.
I think it's like
Maybe in 15.
I'm trying to think like who I'd put 4th and 5th. It's like obviously it's like Zywoo, Nico, 2 or 3.
Electronic.
Electronic has
Probably
been pretty
Bit-
fucking insane.
Bit's top 10.
Maybe
I think
Shiro.
Bit's top 10, but I don't. Yeah, Shiro, that's a good one. Yeah, Shiro will probably be like 3 or 4. And
Microphone
then
muted.
Ernest, CS, thank you for the host, man. I appreciate it. Welcome, guys, to the stream. Just warming up before FPL.
I think
Microphone activated.
Who's again? Let's look.
Dude, imagine Furia right now if they never had problems with Henny. They'd probably still be a top 5 team.
yeah, that
Yeah,
team was actually
that
so
team was
disgusting
good.
with Henny. It's just damn shame he wanted to play with his brother.
You know what's insane? You know what's insane? Before me and Austin, our team died, we literally used to farm them all the fucking time.
Yeah.
We were always beating them. They remember at LAN, they always ask us, "How do you guys do this?" And I would be like, I never gave it away because I had the hardest. We had the hardest fucking read
But we played them like
on
50
how they
times.
and we always
online.
beat them though. Who's their? Okay, who's next? Shiro? Is Axel next? Maybe.
Axel was good, man.
Who'd
That
be
dude's a
fifth?
killer.
Who'd be 5th? I think
Dude,
it's got to be
gonna go to everyone
electronic.
on Navi, man. It's gonna
It's
be
got to be
Bit,
electronic,
it's gonna be
and then
Bit and electronic for sure. It's gonna be
I think
fucking,
electronic before Bit.
for sure.
maybe.
Yes,
Bit really
yes,
fucking
yes.
stepped up at the end there, dude.
I know,
Kind
but
of.
I
No,
give it
he had 2
electronic.
big events like at the very like he no, let me like we're talking like 5th best player in the world type scenario. So this is more for the Twitch chats. Like
Yeah.
I'm not saying he's bad, but his 2 big events were just very like it was the perfect time to have a big event. Like he
Yeah.
was great at the major and he was great for them to seal the Grand Slam.
Someone said
But like
NAF,
and he was really strong. He was really strong. Like the whole year, but those were like his big pop-off events. But I still think electronic, remember, it's like the whole year. And I know it's easier to forget the first half.
yeah.
But
What about Hobbit? Hobbit was owning first half of the
oh
year
dude,
too.
Hobbit's fucking
The problem is it's online. The thing is there's an asterisk on it.
I don't think there is. They said last year that it's like it is what it is. You know what I mean? If it was tier 1, that's how they're doing it.
yeah.
I don't think
you
Hobbit
shouldn't
though. Give it to
I don't think you should
electronic.
asterisk too much. Like it was different last year though, Coop, because like it was only online.
Only online, yeah.
Yeah. You actually do have events that meant more this year because they were in studio or on LAN, and that's just like how it is.
Yeah. Someone said Cadian breaks top 20.
I think Cadian will be top.
He should.
Yeah,
He's
yeah, for the first half of the year.
Impact. Hey, Serrato, Yakindar.
I don't think so. I don't think he will just because they go off stats, bro. That's the hardest part.
Yeah.
Someone said NAF top 5. Nah, you gotta, dude.
They didn't
the
play enough
major
events either.
has to be the most impactful event that you judge. Like for me. And then winning a Grand Slam as well. Like
Somebody said
that's
Stavin and
insane.
Refresh. I didn't know this,
Stavin's really good, or Stan, or
but
whatever his name
Refresh
is.
has had a terrible time at LAN. not saying he's an onliner, but like just at the end of the year, Refresh was not like he was having a really rough one.
Well, yeah,
Heroic
Heroic was
was
always known for being online, weren't they?
well, they
Heroic
just
was
didn't have
kinda
as much
known for-
experience. They were like the new
Yeah,
kids on the
they're
block
young.
still, you know.
Yeah, they're young.
Davin fucking performed really well, but the thing is with Refresh, remember he did play on some teams and he was like really good at LAN on those teams in the short stint. So it wasn't like, well, maybe not really good is the way to phrase it, but he wasn't like a liability or anything.
For sure.
Yeah, Refresh's second half of the year, I think, definitely takes him out of top 10. I don't. If you just looked at the first half of the year, for sure. But
Refresh might
Staven
be
will
top 20,
definitely be.
but I don't think so.
Staven will
Staven,
be
for
the
sure.
best, the highest rated player on Heroic by the end of the year, for sure.
All
I
right,
feel
I'll
like
tell you
Tessa's
guys.
play better too.
Tell you guys top 5 right now. Hold on.
We just told you top 5.
Now, Simple 1, Nico 2, Cyru 3, Shiro 4.
Electronic 5.
No,
Did
I think
Aris just like go for operas? Like what in the world happened?
Of course, Electronic 5.
Dipix 5.
What?
User
Wait.
joined your channel. User left your channel. Microphone activated.
Wait, where's Jules? Jules, you here?
Hunter could be.
Channel switched.
Jules, you here? Can you hear me? Can you please? Did you ban Chicago? Please tell me you did. You son of a bitch.
Channel switched.
God damn it, dude. He probably didn't ban. Hey, what's up, Pone?
Hello, how you doing?
Just chilling, hanging out.
No,
Hey.
Hobbit
Jules-
5?
User
No.
joined your channel.
Joe's will play Chicago. He's from Canada.
I know. I just want him to ban it. I hate playing that shit, man. It's so fucking bad.
Brian, do you want to play the Cash Cup with Marky and Trudy?
Sure.
My God, what a
When
name.
is it, though?
Fl0m, do you want to play?
What's up? What am I
Play
playing?
the Cash Cup with Marky, Trudy, me, you, Ryan?
When is
Holy, you and Shooty and the dude. Yeah, but like we gotta have a rule about how loud our mics are.
Okay,
But like
okay.
I'm down.
Well, we will make a rule where Trudy only can listen and not call.
it? Wait, what?
Oh,
Is that
What-
when's the
when
cash
is it?
cup?
Paul,
What
you
is
want
it?
to sub? It's on New Year's. That's what I'm saying. I don't think Ryan's gonna play because he's fucking always partying. He can't take one New
I
Year
don't know,
off.
we might be playing. I don't know.
I'm kidding anyway.
Wow, okay.
I'm down. Yeah, I should be available. We'll see. I got a pretty. No, I should be fine. Because by the time.